Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. Guys, today we're going to be reviewing a really disturbing video that has gone viral on social media. So, if you clicked on the video, you're probably aware that we are in our country, in America, that ICE has been rounding up, for lack of a better word, possible immigrants. So, the immigrants that they have been targeting are from Hispanic, Latin communities. And so, based on looks, dialect, language, these ICE officers have been targeting people of brown skin and Hispanic heritage. And what has happened is that the government, this administration, has been pushing this agenda, and as a result, there have been many people who fit the description who have been detained illegally. So, if you know anything about immigration, you know that there are different types of visa statuses. And I don't think many of these ICE workers that allegedly were hired without a lot of experience don't necessarily know all the legalities of immigration. And so it's been like the wild, wild west in a country that was built on immigration. And so I myself, of course, I am a humanitarian. I have empathy for people. I am a professor of psychology. And so I study how people think and they behave. And as we watch, not only am I going to show you the actual video, but we're going to look at the comment section too, and I'm going to commentate.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, they certainly were a very distraught crowd of people here outside of the Rito de Sal Daycare after what happened this morning. We're told a teacher who seemingly has a work permit was followed in her vehicle to work, followed into the building and then strong-armed out of it. All of that happening in front of children.
These ICE agents are so disrespectful. It's really given Germany Hitler days.
As soon as I got here, I saw two cars. They had lights on. I was trying to figure out exactly what happened, and then I saw the teacher being dragged out and into the car. So
these ICE agents look so unprofessional. Who wears a pair of white sneakers with an all-black uniform? They look like they ordered them off of TEMU. I feel like they fake. They look fake to me.
Immediately, obviously, I knew it must have been ICE.
This lady, one of the many parents trying to drop off a child this morning at the Rito de Sal Daycare along Addison, met instead with the sound of screaming.
These guys have no training. Look at they're pulling her. Who taught them how to arrest somebody? They are so unprofessional. And then where are they taking her? This is insanity.
The teacher was dragged out of the building by armed, camo-clad and masked men.
They went into the daycare with our kids there. Like, it's just, I am at a loss for words for the, again, audacity.
As those watching realised what was happening, the phones flipped on.
She is being pretty much kidnapped. You don't know where she's going, where she's going to be detained. According to some of these detainees, they are not even going in front of judges to hear their case. They're being shipped back to various countries.
I was just thinking, like, what to do. Like, I know the first thing that I've heard, everyone's told me to record and report it. I've told a lot of my friends to share it on social media, on the videos, like, just to let everyone know as soon as possible.
Some arguing with agents as they got back into their Texas-registered vehicle and drove off.
The children of that daycare were left traumatized watching them drag their teacher out.
Just absolute terror. Like, why are you at a daycare at 7 in the morning? This isn't right. This isn't American. This isn't who we are. It's an absolute travesty.
Those sentiments echoed by Alderman Matt Martin, quickly alerted to what was going on, telling us the woman appears to have been followed here in her vehicle.
ICE agents followed her in, violently detained her. There's a child inside. They identified it as the school. Her sister was on site, showed her paperwork.
According to news reports and her family, this lady had a visa to work in this country.
ICE took her away, nevertheless.
Adding, if you can't be safe at work in a daycare, then where can you?
This is truly horrible. You have the president who will say, we're taking the worst.
What is really ironic is that the president and the vice president are both married to women who entered in this country as illegal immigrants and later received their citizenship. It's the audacity for me.
The worst off the streets, and there's more to come in Chicago. And like, what else? Like, they've come to hospitals, they've come to daycares. What's next? There's no one doing what ICE did to our community today.
There is a system already in place for deportation of illegal immigrants, and they are bypassing
Now, we have
all
reached
of
out
those
to the
laws.
management here at the daycare. So far, we have not been able to connect with them. Understandably, a very emotional day here for everyone involved. We do know that there is a press conference now scheduled for 1:30 at Congressman Quigley's office. We will, of course, be there as well. We're live in the north side. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.
You know, we do live in a world where people do not have empathy or sympathy for their fellow human, and that they feel like these actions are justified by this administration, especially when you don't think that these sorts of things will affect your life, and they will. Eventually, everything becomes all of our problem. And so when you read in the comments these horrible things that they're saying about this lady, that they don't have any empathy for her. You don't know if she's a mother. If she had to go pick her own children up when she got off work, what's going to happen to them? Where is she being held? ICE is not even telling the families where they are putting these, immigrants and legal and illegal. Where are they holding them? Where are the detention centers? Can you go and visit? Can they have phone calls? Like, all the laws are just going out the window. It is absolutely horrendous and horrible. And if you don't think that this is going to negatively affect your life, then you are in la la land. This is going to affect all of our lives. This is ridiculous. And unfortunately, and even in one of the comments, talked about how 55% of Hispanics who could vote voted for this administration. And now this is the thanks that they're receiving for their vote. And it's pretty bad. It really is. And so if you have any empathy in your heart and in your brain, then you look at a situation like this and say, this is wrong. Should our United States have laws surrounding immigration and illegal immigrants and getting your citizenship correctly? Yes, those laws are already in place. ICE had already existed. People had already been getting deported, but in a humanic way, with dignity, that they would go in front of a judge. They couldn't prove citizenship. They were sent back to their country of origin, unless they could prove that if they returned back to that country, that they would be unalive, and then they would be able to stay in this country. And so the laws already existed. It is racist. It is ridiculous. I don't even know the words to say how this has affected people. And not only people who are Hispanic, but anybody that is an immigrant with visas, work visas, whatever visa that they have and working on their citizenship. People are afraid to leave their homes. They're afraid to travel, afraid to work, afraid to go to immigration to even make sure their paperwork is good. Because these ICE agents do not seem to understand the law surrounding immigration, who they should be arresting, who they should not be arresting. So here are the rest of the comments. Some are in support of ICE, some are not in support of these agents. I just feel like those agents did not look like professional agents to me. I don't know. Comment down below.